Hello, in this video I come up with the topic ISA, International Solar Alliance. So International Solar Alliance, the name can derive something from the name. This is about solar energy, so dealing with energy that is produced from the sun. So it is an alliance in the sense this is formed by a group. Some countries came together to form a group, and so this has become an alliance. So we'll see about this now. This ISA is first started by India. So the first country which launched or initiated ISA was India in the year 2015. November 2015 was the founding year of ISA. It is headquartered in India, needless to say, in Haryana. Gurugram in Haryana holds the headquarters of ISA. The present Director General of ISA is Upendra Tripathi. So as it is in India and it is a launching of India, it is headquartered in India and the Director General is also from India. Upendra Tripathi is the Director General of ISA. So it is formed by 121 countries. So this has got 121 countries that formed a grouping initially. These 121 are the members of United Nations. So all these countries fall in between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn of the globe. So we have two lines on either side of equator called Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So these two lie in between equator, so on the globe. So these countries whichever fall in between these Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn lines are called sunshine countries, and they came together to form this alliance. We'll see about this, why this has happened. And to know about some history, International Solar Alliance came up with a summit, that is India-Africa Summit in the year 2015 November, which is also called COP21 Summit. So COP21 Summit, India and Africa Summit also called. So it is in November 2015. This ISA is launched in this. The framework agreement of ISA. So people or the countries were invited to sign in ISA from November 2016, 1 year later to November 2015. This invited the signatories into it. So this was during COP22 that is held in Morocco. So with this ISA we need to remember these two summits of Morocco and COP21, India-Africa Summit. Of course, this India-Africa Summit was held in Paris. So these two summits are important. So the headquarters which are in Haryana, they came up from January 2016. They started working, or the foundation for the headquarters was laid in January 2016. And at the same time, the secretariat also came up, that is NISE. This is NISE is National Institute of Solar Energy. So this is also in Haryana. This is the secretariat for ISA. The other name for ISA is IASPA. This is International Agency for Solar Policy and Application. So you can also call ISA as IASPA. In India, the nodal agency, the ministry to look after ISA and its functioning is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. So in India, we have this ministry to look into the energy sources, renewable energy sources, that is energy generated with wind or sunlight, such natural energy sources. So that is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. This looks after ISA in India, and this also holds assemblies of ISA. So far, since its inception, two assemblies were held, one in 2018, other in 2019, both in the month of October. So this assemblies of ISA is also held by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. So this is the brief history of it. And why these sunshine countries are selected, why these countries in between Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn are selected exclusively, because they fall in torrid zone. Torrid zone is also called tropical zone, where sun is directly overheading this area of globe. So they have direct sunlight, sun rays onto them, this area of Tropic of Capricorn and Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer. So they are selected for having this ISA. So this place also takes up the more exposure of sunlight and also holds the sunniest countries in the world, which fall in the ring between Egypt, Somalia and Niger. So these are in African continent. Egypt in the north, Somalia is an East African country, and Niger is on west. So all these countries which fall in this ring, there is also a country Sudan, Chad, so other countries are there So all these are the sunniest countries of the world. So where you can have more sunlight that can be utilized for energy generation. So this ISA is formed basically to focus on these countries. So this you can call with other name like Treaty-Based International Intergovernmental Organization for Solar Energy. So this is based on a treaty that is adopted in a summit called COP22. So treaty-based international intergovernmental. So all the governments of these countries, signed countries, will come forward. So it is forming an organization. So this is a treaty-based international intergovernmental organization. The main objective of ISA is simple: solar power utilization. How to utilize solar power, how to use it to produce energy of a kind of countries. So this is the main objective of it. So on part of objective, as part of it, India pledged some things. So I have enumerated them into 3 things. So the first pledge is by 2022, India is going to generate 100 gigawatts of energy through solar power. So this is pledge 1. And the second thing is emission intensity reduction. So wrong fuels, fossil fuels release some wrong emissions that harm the environment. So these emissions will be reduced to 33 to 35% by 2030. So this is the next pledge of India. And third pledge is generation capacity of electricity. So out of 100%, 40% is going to be from renewable forms of energy, that is from hydropower or from solar power. So like this, from natural forms of energy, generation of electricity is going to happen to 40% by 2030. So this is pledge 3. Now we'll see some progress in ISA. Since its inception, we'll see some progress things. So in 2016, even World Bank involved in the functioning of ISA. It gave finances for the working of ISA. To put up projects for sunlight utilization, it gave finances. So far there are 86 signed countries. So 86 countries signed and 37 countries even signed and ratified ISA. Ratifying is putting into their laws. LAWS, laws, putting into their working of the country. So they made separate ministries for ISA and they kept it as a law to follow ISA. So 67 countries so far ratified it. This is as on June 2020, the latest record. So the numbers keep changing, improving. And the next progress is a summit, World Future Energy Summit, that was held in 2018 in Abu Dhabi. In this summit, India gave a promise that it is going to invest $350 million in International Solar Alliance projects. So to put up solar panels, solar projects, it pledged this amount to use exclusively for solar energy. So this is a big progress in ISA and a success from India's part. So the next thing is to see something brief about solar energy. It is radiant light and heat energy. So energy generated from heat and light of sun. So out of this, some new technologies are emerging like photovoltaics, solar architecture, molten salt power. So many other projects or many other technologies are coming up. For this molten salt power, we have put up molten salt power plants. So all these are emerging, they have not come into light fully. So solar energy can be utilized in many other ways. So this is the use of solar energy. So for this International Solar Alliance came up to use the most of sun and its energy. So this is about ISA, and thank you.